Keep it simple, stupid. KISS, keep it simple. I almost overcomplicated the diag process on this vehicle. For those of you who missed that video, this car was in the other day. It actually hasn't left, but this thing came in the other day. It is a Hyundai Elantra. I think it's got the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder in it. There was a couple complaints going on. One, there was an airbag light and a couple trouble codes. The other issue that this car was having is the customer had stated that while the turn signals were engaged, they were rapid flashing on both sides. And when you would turn on the marker lamps or the headlights, what would happen is the indicators would both come on and they would stay on. Now, I didn't exactly tackle the turn signal situation as soon as I brought the car in because I wanted to focus on the airbag code. And I had like this little hope inside of me that if I was able to fix the airbag code, it was going to make the lights start functioning properly again. I was wrong on that point, but I did end up fixing the airbag. Loud noises. I did end up fixing the airbag code. What we had found out is the component behind the steering wheel called the clock spring had high resistance in one of the airbag deployment loop circuits, and that was causing the airbag system to malfunction and is causing the warning lights. Now, because that clock spring takes electrical power from one side of the steering wheel, sends it down to the column, I assumed that there was a possibility that the circuitry involved in the lighting system was also running through that particular component. However, once we had solved the airbag issue and found out that the rapid flash and the solid lights on the dash were still illuminated, that let me know that I had more diag work to do. Unfortunately, I had upset a couple people because I ended the hour-long video without bringing the repair of these headlights to conclusion, or turn signals to conclusion. So what I've done is I kept it simple. I took a look at it and I started back from basics. I actually was not recording at that point, so we're kind of going to go back through what I just did. So when I came back in, we restarted the car. I wanted to make sure that the symptom was in fact present. So let's turn off the four-ways here. Power that down. Now today we're seeing a different symptom than we had the other day. The other day we had rapid flash left and rapid flash right. Then when we turned on the marker lamps and or the headlights, the rapid flash turned to a solid on, and the left side had also done something similar. Now at this point the left side is functioning like it should be, whether the headlights are on or the headlights are off, but the right side is giving a rapid flash. You hear the click, 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 and the light indicator is remaining steady on. And again, the other day both lights were remaining steady on. Now once we came out of the vehicle, loud noises, once we came out of the vehicle, we had noticed earlier during the first time inspection that the markers here on the mirrors were functioning, the markers up in the headlights were functioning, as well as the markers slash indicators back here on the rear panel of the vehicle. And that was true for both sides. So I had assumed at that point that since we had flash on all the light bulbs, we must have some kind of wiring or resistance problem. So we had disassembled the connector for the headlights. See, all the electrical circuits coming into this unit comes in through one connector, and then it's then spread out with inside of the headlight assembly to the marker lamps and the turn signal lamps and the low beams and the high beams. So what we did is we checked for the correct powers and grounds here at the connector. We also checked the socket down here where the actual bulb plugs into, and that unit was also making good connection. We then jumped in an external bulb to simulate this bulb without using the circuitry within the housing. I just disconnected this connector here, and we ran a jumper wire from the pin to ground and then activated the circuit. The circuit still maintained a rapid flash at that point. But what we did not do was check out the other side. So when I came in today, we fired the thing back up, found that that side actually was not providing any symptoms, and there was no problems there. So I went ahead and decided it was time to pull out the markers on the other side. So let's pull this socket out of here. And I pulled the thing out, and looky at what we found. We're gonna get in real close and take a peek at what's going on here. All right, so we're here taking a peek at our light bulb. if we zoom in super close, I don't know if this is gonna work on cam, but if we look right here, we see one filament. But we have to notice that this unit is a dual filament circuit. We got one hot side, another hot side, and then our case is the ground side. So we see we have one circuit up here at the top, but look down past that, there's that second filament. And that second filament is not straight. See how it's kind of just flopping around and has that S turn in it? That second filament is actually broken. And if we tap on, oh no, looky there, the first filament's broken too. If we were to tap on this, look at that thing. Flops around like crazy. So that filament's broken, and if this other one's not, it will be soon, because you can see it's not running straight. So I have here another bulb. This one might be easier to see. For this other unit right here, again, dual filament, and you can see that they're both running fairly straight. And if we tap on it, we get a vibration, but what it does not do is flop around all willy-nilly like. So what I want to do is go ahead and just substitute this known good bulb. It's pretty much the exact same configuration without the amber coating. So we are going to substitute this known good bulb in place of this amber bulb that we see the defect in. And we're gonna go back to the car and take a look, and we're gonna see that this rapid flash symptom is no longer present. So I'm gonna reach her right on in here. New bulb's already installed in the socket. Where's my hole? There it is. Get it lined up properly, give it a turn. The lights are lighting and my connection failed. Hang on, bear with me. Oh, come on, turn, there it is. Okay, so now we're flashing normally. Let's go turn off the four ways. Power those down, headlights on. Look at that, normal flash, normal flash. Now the reason that I think this side went back to normal is because we took that socket out and manipulated it. And I may not have noticed a failing bulb. So we're gonna pop this one out real quick like. Ow, warm. Let's give it a bit of a tap here and see what it does. Yeah, I don't think that one's broken, but what that tells me is that a partially broken or a broken bulb that still makes connection can cause this symptom. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna change out both of the front bulbs, and then I'm gonna go out to the trunk and we're gonna check the rear signals to make sure that those ones are also functioning as designed. Hot, there we go. So let's go out to the trunk and open that unit up and take a look at the bulbs. Put that down. We'll take a look at the bulbs for where's the trunk button? There it is. For the rear turn signals. See, I got the sentence out. I got it out. No worries. Okay, those were located here, and our signal is this one. Yes, that's also an amber. So there should be a hatch in here. Oh look, I'm gonna have to pull the entire light fixture out. Okay. All right, it's getting a little loud out there, so I'm gonna skip through this, but we basically just take 1, 2, and 3 bolts loose, and the entire assembly is gonna come out of the body, and then we can check the bulbs within said assembly. Get on there, you thing. There we go. The bottom one and the third one over here. So then this thing should just kind of slide straight back and out. Now we can get to the socket. This one is single filament. Let's give it a tap. I think that one's okay. The reason I wanted to check the rears is because I recall having seen a history trouble code for open circuit in the turn signals, or open turn signal circuit. There we go. Should plug this guy right back in. I know this takes a little bit of extra time, but I'm interested in being thorough here, so I have no issue taking the time. Okay, fast forwarding, I checked this other bulb in there as well. That one does not show any signs of breakages. So what we're going to do is just change out the two in the front, and I think that's going to be a win for this almost overly complicated electrical diagnosis. Almost. So you guys thought throwing the brake clean was bad, right? Check this out. So we got this bad bulb over here. Dave's on the other side. Watch this, watch this. Here we go. Nah, he's like, I don't care. I know what you did. Ah, darn. That only works on new guys. It only works on the new guys. Hey, it's the next day because I didn't get any parts in a timely manner. So I have a pair of replacement 30, I think these are 3057 NAs or 3057As, 2357As. Either way, these are the right ones. So let's get these guys back into their sockets. Flip that around. There's two locking little lug stud things on here. There's one right there and one there, and they're offset, so they have to go in the right orientation in the grooves inside of the socket here. If you get them backwards, it won't lock in. Anyway, those guys are locked in. Let's take it back to the vehicular module, get them installed, and then prove out that the turn signals are now fully operational and complete. We'll strip that one in there. Yeah, I moved the Hyundai, it was over there. But now it's over here because I have to put a Subaru in on the other stall there. Okay, that one's clicked in, good. Let's get this next one. I'm supposed to take these headlights out to get these bulbs out too. 10 mil, a couple more 10 mils here, and then it's supposed to slide out. But I don't like removing headlamps. There we go. That one's in. Cool. All right, let's go inside, start it up, hit the key, and then double check all the lighting features. Back into the cabin with us. Beginning engine restarting sequence now. Okay, moment of truth. Right signal, left signal. We're going marker lamps, left signal, right signal, and headlights on, left signal, right signal, and if we look at the reflection in the BMW, the signals are working. So no more steady on with the indicator illuminator on the instrument cluster, no more rapid flash anywhere around the perimeter. All the signals and markers are functioning. Let's go right side, double check over here. Flashing normal pace, flashing normal pace, flashing normal pace. Good to go. That operation is complete. Alrighty folks, I think we have seen enough of this particular Hyundai at this current point in time. Like I said earlier, I guess the main feature on this vehicle was going to be the clock spring assembly, and we're going with a secondary repair on the turn signal business. I was hoping to kill two birds with one stone with that operation, but that did not exactly work out the way I thought. So guys, I don't believe I have anything more to offer you. I can see you on this particular video other than a thank you for watching this video. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to let me know about that in the comment section down below. Do not forget to tap that like and subscribe button while you're down there. And most importantly, before I go, I need to remind myself to not forget to remind each and every one of you guys to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of video, end of Hyundai, end of turn signal follow-up, end of transmission.